Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. Let's head to the Big East. I want to talk about the bubble in the Big East. St. John's, Seton Hall, Villanova, I think has kind of gotten themselves to the point where they're probably going to end up on the right side as long as they don't do anything dumb in the Big East tournament. But there's what is it, 4 teams from the Big East on the bubble right now. Providence is just out according to the field of 68, fielding the 68 bracket. St. John's and Seton Hall are in playing games, and Villanova is a 10 seed. Talk to me about this Big East bubble situation.
It's crazy. I agree with you on Seton Hall. So Seton Hall ends with DePaul. No disaster there. I think they're going to find a way in. They've done enough. They have good wins. We've talked about them all year. I think one of the big ones is Villanova. So Villanova is now taking on 13 losses overall. Of course, if they win on Saturday, that would give them a sweep over Creighton. They would have beat North Carolina this year. They would have beat Texas Tech this year. They definitely have the biggest set of wins to just make the committee think twice about leaving them out. But at the end of the day, they've lost to anywhere between 6 and 8 non-tournament teams this year, which is also a very bad mark compared to the rest of the bubble. So the committee could go a lot of ways with Villanova. I think a win at Creighton is probably mandatory. In fact, it absolutely is, because you can't get to 15 losses, assuming they'll lose in the Big East tournament, right? For Providence, I still have them out, but they end with UConn. So a Providence win over UConn, again, that could be threading the needle. So you could see if Villanova and Providence can win those 2 massive home games this weekend, that might be the trick for the conference as a whole to get those 2 right back into the right side of the bubble. And then in terms of St. John's, they have nothing left really. They're just finishing with Georgetown. So for St. John's, it's really a tough position to be in. They're hoping for help from Villanova because they swept Villanova. So if you tell everybody Villanova's a tournament team, St. John's can raise their hand and say, hey, we swept that team. If Utah plays their way in, St. John's can say, hey, we beat that team. But right now, their only other tournament level wins were at home. They had 9 tournament level losses. So again, that's a pretty ugly winning percentage when they're playing tournament level competition. St. John's is just in wait and see mode. But I think if enough teams lose and choke, like we saw a number of teams do throughout this week, then you're looking at a St. John's team that's saying, listen, we're still here. We didn't do anything wrong. We're still available to be picked. And it'll be very fascinating to see how it plays out with Rick Pitino's team.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.